Hello everyone, and welcome back to another one with me, Miss Whitney B. So tonight we're going to be talking about a topic for my self-mastery series, and this is about jumping each other's airstreams. And so Spirit has been talking to me a lot about how important it is to share what we're experiencing, right? How we awaken, how we use our gifts, the different perspectives, how we are evolving as our best selves, or at least in the process of becoming the master that we are, revealing the mastery of who we are. And so it's one of the reasons why I actually made my self-mastery series, because Spirit was like, yo, Whitney, what's up? You're a master. Stop playing small. You know the process. You know what to do. You coach all your friends and family and even your clients. It's time now to share this with others in a way that can help them align. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a part of the plan. That's like what I wanted to do. And they're like, okay, so can you put that into action, please? And I was like, all right, so here we are. Welcome. So before we get into the topic, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to leave any comments about different ways that you have aligned. Use your self-mastery. And in relation to the topic, how you jump other streams of momentum to align for yourself. And so this topic actually came up when I was talking to a good friend of mine, and she was like, we were talking about alignment and how she's been doing the work, right? And she's just come out of a deep state of the dark night of the soul, having to face her shadows and do all this beautiful integration work that is so much of a struggle at times, and challenging and loving, and it's such a gauntlet of things. And she's like, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm aligning. I'm talking to the universe. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And I'm still experiencing all these things I don't want to experience. And I'm like, yeah, so it's kind of a part of it. When working with the law of the universe or the law of attraction, you're going to get the things you don't want first because there's the least amount of resistance. And so the point here is to use that contrast to calibrate more strongly towards what you do want. And so you want a nice partner, you want a good fit of a partner. Any partner that comes forward that isn't a good fit for you, maybe you have to, maybe they're 60% of what you want. And you're like, well, I'll just deal with it because I don't want to be alone, or I'm lonely, and I would rather, kind of get my needs met than just not get my needs met at all. And I said, so if you say yes to that 60%, that's what you're telling yourself. That's what you're telling Spirit. That's what you're telling the law of attraction that you want. And so don't say yes to 60% if you're not happy with 60%. And so I'm also not saying don't just disregard someone because at first they don't appear like what you want. But if it's just not good alignment, then it's just not good alignment. And that's okay. And you can say that. Obviously be kind, be respectful, but don't sacrifice yourself to be with somebody just because you don't want to be lonely. The intimacy you're seeking is within. So then that person's not even going to give you what you want because you sacrificed yourself to get it. It's okay to do that. We've all been there. That's not outside of me. I'm not saying that that's not good enough, because it's good enough. If that's where you're at and that's what you need to do, then that's what you need to do. Totally good enough. But if you settle for less, then you're telling the universe and everything else that that's what you want, that you'll accept that and that that's good enough. And so I've had to learn in the last couple of years that you can't settle. You can't settle at all. Even when it is the person you dream about, right? It's the person you would love to be with. It is literally dreams coming true for you. But they come with offers that are less than what you want, less than you know you deserve. And so even to that person, do you have to say no? Because if you don't give yourself what you want and need, then nobody can. And so it's about meeting your needs first, and be loved. Don't be rude. Don't be disrespectful. Be honest. Be transparent. Be clear. Be firm about your boundaries and what you want, what your life is to look like, and what you'll accept and what you want, what you won't. That's healthy. That's wholeness right there. But doing it in a loving, kind way, also beautiful and wholeness. And again, I'm not saying don't hold your boundaries. I'm not saying sugarcoat it or put them off or make them think that they're getting something that they're not. Don't do that. That's not going to serve. You're hurting yourself and you're hurting them. And again, you're telling the universe that you deserve less. You deserve less than the truth. No, you don't. You deserve the truth. You deserve to have what you want right exactly where you are. And so that is a beautiful way to use contrast to align and say, okay, thank you, universe. I did ask for an offer. That was an offer. This offer is excellent contrast. Thank you for showing me that I'm a powerful manifester and that I can use this to more powerfully align to what I truly do want. And so I like that this person was open. I like that they were kind. I like that they were funny. I would like it if it was whatever, state your needs, right? Say maybe you would like somebody who is financially stable or who drives or who doesn't drive. Like maybe you're a person who doesn't drive and you live in a place where you walk or bike everywhere and you want a partner who meets you there. And so maybe this person drove a honking ass truck that was diesel and you just, that is a, big, just not on your list of okay. And for that person, it's the top of their list of okay. And so, align to your own boundaries, align to your own inner truth. Maybe you're looking for friendship only, and this person is offering romanticism, and you're saying, you know what, no, thank you. I'm not in a place where I would like that. Thank you for your offer, but no, thank you. And telling the universe, thank you for bringing in somebody for some companionship. That was really kind. I like that. Thank you. Now, I would really like somebody who's looking for X, Y, and Z. Or, say you would like a partner who likes to play video games and eat takeout and likes cats. And say maybe this person didn't like cats and they didn't like to play video games, but they did like to go for drives and you like drives, or they like to go on adventures or go hunting or camping or I don't know, whatever it is. And so take the things that serve, that fill you, that are alignment, right? And so maybe this person didn't like animals, but, was a snappy dresser or had a really solid, stable foundation, maybe did a job that was their passion and they were really excited about that. And that's very attractive. And so say, yeah, okay, yes, those qualities and characteristics, yes, those are alignment. Thank you, universe. And then expand on what would be even more alignment, but hold no attachment. No attachment to what you're asking for. And so, okay, Spirit, I would like, again, we'll go back to I don't even remember what I said. We'll pick, somebody who, say, is vegetarian, and somebody who likes dogs, and somebody who has a stable lifestyle, or maybe not a stable life, maybe somebody who likes to travel, and you just say, okay, Spirit, yeah, those things, or whoever you talk to, maybe it's not Spirit for you, it's Spirit for me, but insert whatever, however you talk to a higher self, Spirit, Source, Creator, God, Universe, just insert it for yourself. I really like these things. This is great. And you know what else would really ring my bell? Oh, that this person was vegetarian and lived a lifestyle where they, were very sustainable and were very mindful of their energetic thumbprint, like what they do, how much energy and waste they create in the world, and what is that, a blueprint or a thumbprint or something? I'm sorry. I can't remember at this time. But just really conscious and aware of themselves, and somebody who really loves to go on walks and look at the stars and maybe you're like one of my good friends who does not want to have children. She does not want to have children, and a lot of men think that they can change her mind. And so one of her things that we were aligning to is a partner who's completely accepting and happy and excited about finding a partner who doesn't want to have children and who is looking for a long-term, stable, committed relationship where friendship and care and kindness and respect and and truth and transparency and sharing, that those are the solid foundations that this relationship is built on, and that this person is so open and loving and receptive to who I am and how I like to do, and they just really love and appreciate all the little weird things that make me me, and somebody that I can give all of those things back to in full authenticity, not having to try, not having to like change myself to be this person's good partner. No, but like really just as I am, so good enough just as me right here in the now, being me. Like, this is how you use that to calibrate. That kind of scripting right there, where you're living in the now, saying just as me, who I am right here in the now, honoring and celebrating all the things that are you, that make you you, and asking spirit, or again, insert whoever you talk to, higher self, to align you to a partner who's like that, who are the things that, who is just like you, but their own version and beautiful alignment. And then letting it go. Because that's the thing, is you have to, you ask, right? And then you thank you, spirit, and so it is. I would say, so if I was this person, this is what I invited this person to do, is say all of that scripting, right? And then say, and so it is. Thank you, and so it is. And it is done. And then just going, completely letting it go, knowing that spirit, your higher self, that the whole universe is conspiring for you to get your dreams come true. And just knowing that they're doing that, and then going out and having fun, being artistic, whatever, flowing creativity. And so that can look any way. That could look however creativity and flow looks for you, but just focusing on things that are fun. If there's anything that comes up, maybe there's contrast or sadness or loneliness or, whatever comes up, anger, frustration, maybe there's some purging that still needs to be done around wounding or old relationships, and just loving and honoring that self, facing those things, taking accountability for maybe actions you took or things you did that you would like to change or make new. And just loving and honoring yourself right there for exactly where you're at. Thank yourself. I'm so grateful to you for being present here. Again, this is more scripting. I'm so grateful to me. I'm so proud of myself. I'm doing so well. I'm working so hard to, I'm focusing. I'm practicing things that really serve me and support me. I'm taking step-by-step actions that lead to success here in the physical world. I am, really practicing trust and faith in myself and following my breadcrumbs. I'm listening to my intuition. I'm following signs, symbols, and synchronicities towards home, these feelings and these callings from my heart that feel like home. I'm listening and following those. I'm taking inspired action when spirit drops off, or my highest self drops off a breadcrumb or a message or a vision or whatever. I'm taking the steps to honor that and to write it down or to share it or to end a process. And then thank you. I'm so proud of you. And then thank you to the universe, to all that is, to every atom, molecule, and particle of all that is, for presence, for being here with me now so that I can be this magnificent creator and share my creations with all that is. Because remember, we are one. And so yes, while we're all our own separate divine spark, there is no separation. Again, perceived separate. We're just different pieces of light, different particles of the light reflecting back out and gaining experiences for the all. And so literally the whole universe is conspiring for you, not against you. You just got to be able to tune in to yourself and see how that is happening. And one of the greatest tools that I've learned in this process is to turn to my higher self in spirit and say, okay, you're telling me this is the case. Show me, light it up like the 4th of July. Show me, make it clear, help me see it. Give me eyes to see, ears to hear, a silent mind to listen with, and an open heart to receive through. And help me to see the truth. Show me the true essence of what this energetically is. And one second. And then wonder about it. So I thank universe again for giving me the opportunity to do that and to see more clearly, to have awareness. And then I'll call in my guides, my highest self, my ancestors, any and all beings coming in the highest vibrations of love and light who would like to help me, and then also who would like to bear witness, because there are many beings who are getting ready to come in the next 50 to 150 years or so, and they're bearing witness to what is going on here and taking note of the things that they want to work on, do, learn from, practice, whatever. And so I just set the intent that they only come with the highest vibrations of love and light and with no intent to harm. If they're coming for the greater good, then I'm fine with that. Come join me. That's totally cool. I don't mind at all. Not for a second. But I do set boundaries. Any being, any spirit, any atom, molecule, or particle coming to cause harm or to, or with intent to cause harm, not welcome here. And then also I do things like calling Archangel Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, and Raphael to protect the four corners of my space. First the four corners of Big Being, then the four corners of the room that I'm in, then each room in my space, and then the whole apartment building, and then so on and so forth throughout my city, my block, then my city, then my state, then all of my country, then to each country that I can think of, and then the whole world. So I just keep adding and adding and adding as far as I can go, adding layers of protection. Again, this is in the free will of any and all beings. Spirit cannot come and guide you and assist you unless you ask. So I highly encourage you, if you're looking for this help, to please call on the beings to help you. Beings coming in the highest vibrations of love and light, beings coming on the middle road, ancestors who would like to share knowledge to help me transmute these cycles and break the chains and become new beings and alter and upgrade our DNA. There are so many beings who are more than happy to help you. You just have to ask for them. But I definitely set boundaries about who's allowed to come into your space. Also, Spirit is telling me, so I have a lot of animal spirits that come and walk with me and work with me. And I'm hearing that a lot of you do as well. And so if you get animals who are like energetically coming to you, they have messages for you. I keep seeing a tabby, an orange and white tabby cat, and it has like a collar of some kind on it, and it's rubbing all around my legs, and it's like walking around my space and like rubbing in my on my TV stand right now, and then it keeps walking around, and then I see a dog, and then I see a really big black panther. And there's a bear and there's a deer. And so now the bear and the deer and the bunny are spirits, animal spirit that I work with often, as well as birds. But Spirit is saying when they come to you, they have messages for you. And so I'm encouraging each and every one of you who get these messages or who have a lot of animals who come into your energetic space or even physical space. I'm seeing different animals cross paths with you. Or with different people, because I'm seeing a lot of different people, and I'm seeing a lot of different places. Like somebody's on a street and this one has sidewalks, and they're in sandals, but they're in pants. And then I see another street, but it looks like a dusty road, or like kind of like sand a little bit, like, or really dry dirt. And this person is barefoot. And so I'm seeing a lot of different paths. I see a forest, I see apartments, I see a lot of different things. And so wherever this is, just notice your environment and what is around you, and what animals keep coming to talk to you. And then I'm inviting you to look up their meanings, their spiritual meanings. I just seen a mouse, and mouse spirit is about tending to the little details. Notice the little details, tie up any loose ends that need to be tied, organized, tidy. I'm even seeing like finding things that you thought were lost. And so if you need some help with that, call on ferret spirit, call on also energetically. You don't need to call them physically into your space. You can call energetically to them. Say, thank you, ferret spirit, for helping me find this ring. I'm feeling like I'm looking for a ring, and I thought it was in this cabinet or this drawer, and it's not there. And like, did somebody move it, or did I misplace it, or something? And I feel like it's like a grandmother's ring or a mother's ring, or maybe an aunt who took care of you like a mother or a grandmother, or something like this. And then I'm also seeing a necklace that was like in a trousseau, or it's a fancy dresser. It's a very fancy dresser, and it has a big mirror on it. It's very beautiful. It's wood, and it has like these carvings and things going on. And like there's like this little tiny drawer that I thought I put a necklace in, but I can't see it. I can't find it. And so I'm hearing like there's ancestors A who want to bring you messages if you tune in, and then B, animal spirit can help you. Also, I have some tarot decks that are amazing animal spirit guides. I think Baron Reed. She has a really wonderful animal spirit deck that I work with. And so feel free to go check them out. Also, like Animal Speaks is a great book. And then you can just Google it too. Like just type in animal spirit meaning for a certain animal and then see what pops up. And then if you're still needing help, like ask Spirit to light it up for you. Okay, Spirit, light this up. What are you trying to show me? What's the point of this? Light it up like the 4th of July. What's up? Show me so clear. What's the true intent of this message? What is your intent with sharing this message for me? Light it up, make it clear for me so I can see so clear. And I can understand and process. So yeah. Now, jumping the stream. My friend had a really excellent way of, I explained the energetics of it to her. And basically, I was telling her that she can use my momentum. She can use all the things that I've learned to not have to do the work that I've done and just literally energetically hop my stream. And so I was doing something and I was experiencing something and she was like, I want that. I want to experience that. And I said, okay, so the easiest way that you can jump my stream is to say, you see what she's doing, Spirit? You see that? You see that? I like that. I want that. Light that up for me. Show me what that looks like for me. That's one of my favorite ones is Spirit, show me what it looks like for me. Light it up. Show me. I want to see. I would love to know what that looks like. That would really ring my bell, right? And so that is the energetics of what Spirit's talking about is like I did all the work to clear out all the shit so that I could actually want that and call it in and make it happen, right? Where before I had all this resistance because I had to do all this work to clear out any and all resistance. Well, now I don't have resistance, so I align and manifest like nothing, really quick, really fast. And she's like, I want to do that. I want to do that. And I said, okay, so tell Spirit that. Show me what that looks like for me. And so she was like, okay, so what you're saying to me is like, because I was calling it ride my drift. And she said, no, what it really is like is to ride your stream. And I said, okay, tell me what you mean. And she said, okay, when you're in a little car and you're driving behind a semi, if you get into the right dimension behind the semi will literally create a tunnel that will help pull you along and you'll save gas and actually get there faster because you're going off the momentum of the semi. And she said, that's what I feel like you're saying to me. And I said, yes, that is exactly what I'm saying to you. Exactly. So guys, in my videos, when I tell you, take this as food for thought. Take it with a grain of salt. Again, always trust your inner being. Always follow your own gut, your own inner being, your own guide. And if it's contrast, use me for contrast. Like if this is not what you want to do and you want to do something totally different, be like, okay, Spirit, see how she's doing that? Okay, what I would actually like to do is this. And so however you use it, just it's here to use. And again, I'm not saying this is the right way. I'm saying this is the way that works for me. There's a million trillion ways to get there. And just creating a platform to share and to grow from so we can use each other as streams or as contrast or as tips or tools or tricks or food for thought or seeds to plant. Like I said in another video I made just a little while ago, a lot of my vision, I had a vision and it had brought all these seeds that had been planted in the last 6 months before the vision. It brought a lot of them into fruition. And so I could understand how Spirit was leading me, or my higher self, right, was leading me to that vision and how it answered so many questions and then sparked so many more. And so that's what we can do for each other by sharing the different ways that we talk to the universe, that the universe talks to us, and then sharing back out by reflecting the light that we receive and that we are and the things that we do to allow others to grow from. However they choose to grow from, or even if they choose. And so it all comes down to that free will. So thank you for joining me. And don't forget to comment and then like, share, and subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss another upload. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon on another one. Good night.